So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke.
Yeah, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Rilla gang, that's a true name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sega Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me, I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empires fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony, ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is
Oh,
sizzling.
the Papa Swole,
Welcome to
ho,
the Daily
the
Swole.
Papa Swole, ho. Testing, 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 testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 14 hundo and setenta of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustles, and yo-hos? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with another episode. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Everest and K2, flexing on all you beaches. How we doing, fam? Welcome to the episode. If you are brand new, I don't care if you're brand new. If you are just tuning in, hit that like button right now. And I think a lot of you come into the podcast and you watch, but you don't hit the fucking like button, which is ridiculous. So take a moment right now. I will wait until you hit that like button. So go and do that right now. Just take your thumb and go, me, hit the like button, because dropping comments is great. But when you hit the like button right away, it will notify more people. That's right. These things are not just there for, they're not just pretty features on the page. They're not just pretty features from YouTube. They're actually functional. Okay. So if you hit that like button, yeah, it logs it and makes it, oh, people like this shit. They want to see more of it. So hit that like button, smash it. And that's my fault because I don't talk about that enough. I don't talk about that enough. I don't say smash that like button. A lot of you do that. I know Nick is the like police, but you got to do it. It's just something that you have to do. It's something that has to get done. You got to say, you got to hit that like button. So let's get this party started. I am super excited for a couple things. One, what's going on, Swole fam? What's going on, Swole text fam? What's going on? What's going on? What up? What up, beaches? Monday. So I know it's Friday. It's Freestyle Friday. If you're brand new to the podcast, make sure you subscribe. So every day we go live here on the Daily Swole. So I have a couple new announcements. Here's the Swole card for today. Mow your lawn. That's a beautiful one. That's a beauty. So your girl Tess Hornaday and Papa Swolio actually We got Tess Hornaday. If you're not following Tessie on Instagram, make sure you do so. And Papa Swolio is up there not giving a fuck. So CEO of Not Giving a Fuck, Papa Swolio. Round of applause. Hey-o. Come on, Beej. Come on. Show your sexy face. Show your sexy face. Anyway, she doesn't care. So hashtag mow your lawn. You should be mowing your lawn. A lot of you probably are mowing your lawn, or you will be mowing your lawn soon. But what I mean by that is community. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with good people and cut out the dead weight. This could be an unfollow Friday. How many of you have cut out? How many of you have done all that shit already? How many of you have cut out dead weight in your life? How many of you have cut out all those bullshit people? All those bullshit people that you follow on Instagram, even subscriptions that you follow on YouTube. Don't unfollow me. Don't unfollow Papa. Don't unfollow me. Don't unfollow Daddy. But at the same time, you should be unfollowing people that don't give you value. Obviously, you're here because you love the knowledge cock, which is why you're here. But a lot of people that you're maybe surrounding yourself with, you're just following them because, oh my God, if I unfollow, they're going to know. If I unfollow, they're going to know. They're going to see. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. Fuck those people. Surround yourself with good quality people. But I have some big announcements. All right. So Freestyle Friday, we're going to talk about a bunch of shit, but we'll see what's up in the fam. Hidden Beauty. Me, it feels good to purge Facebook and stuff. I say, who the fuck is this person? For sure. Stevie Crowder unfollowed over 300 accounts on Insta. Mow your fucking lawn. Oh yeah. Stephen Norris cut out over 100 people on Facebook and almost 300 people on Instagram that were just wasting space on my feed daily. That was the problem with Instagram, or that still is. It's that you can't choose what you see in your feed, which is weird. It's a weird feature. If you follow someone, you have to see their shit, which is why I don't follow anyone, because I don't care what anyone posts. I barely care what my fucking family and close friends post. I care, but I don't need to see it. But I do. I support them. There are certain people that I like to stay connected to, but I don't give a fuck what anyone posts. I barely give a fuck about what I post. Like, I'm borderline not giving a fuck about even when I post something, I never go back and watch it. That's why the NOC Unplugged is so great, because I never rewatch my shit. I don't even watch my own stuff. I don't know. Who could? I mean, this beard is actually getting out of control. Look at this mustache. Overdue for a trim. We've been over that. Anyway, I'm just ranting. It's all good, but unfollow people today. Mow your fucking lawn. Mow your fucking lawn. If you're one of those jabronis that has a really gross lawn and you're ruining the neighborhood, like, actually mow your fucking lawn too. Do that too. Weed the trash. Take out the trash. Mow your fucking lawn. So before we get into the tip today, I want to make an announcement, because now that everyone's here and fresh. So where my Swole fam at? How many of you are part of the Swole fam? All memberships. You're part of the Swole fam. I cannot wait. Major announcements on Monday. All right. Major announcements on Monday. And for everyone. All right. Major announcements on Monday's accountability meeting. Huge announcements. This is going to benefit and be awesome for everyone. So I'm super excited. We also have a poll, if you didn't see that already. I think it's been pretty unanimous for the NOC Unplugged on Monday, which you want to see this week. So, of course, we have the normal announcements. We have the normal releases, which are awesome. We have a ton of new releases on Monday, but like another major announcement on top of awesome releases. So make sure that you are plugged in for Monday's accountability meeting. You're ready. 12 noon Eastern time. That's our weekly Swole Fam accountability meeting for all members inside the private Facebook group. Episode, what's today? So episode 1473 is priority access for members only accountability meeting. It's going to be huge. Okay. Major announcement. So make sure that you stay tuned. So in addition to all the fucking releases, fucking major announcement. So, fucking write down your calendar, tattoo it to your ball sack or to your puss lips or something. Just remind yourself. Monday. And another announcement. Sunday is the Sunday Fun Day. The Sunday Ask Papa Swolio Live will be on this channel. Okay? So I'm bringing the Sunday Fun Day Q&A. I'm bringing the Ask Papa Swolio Live back to the Daily Swole channel. So that it will not be on the main Swolenormous channel. It will be here on the Daily Swole channel. So those of you that are members, those of you that have Swole text, you will get notification. You just click the link and you go. But make sure that you subscribe here to this channel. Okay, make sure you subscribe to both channels if you want to be completely plugged into the Swoleverse. We got the Swolenormous channel for the NOC, and we also have the Daily Swole for the daily sack, just slinging sack. So we will be here. We will be here for the Sunday Ask Papa Swole Live. Okay, so make sure that you hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. That way you will get notified. Turn your notifications to always on. So the Sunday Ask Papa Swole Live will be here on the Daily Swole channel, not the Swolenormous channel. Okay, because we've been doing that for the last few weeks on the Swolenormous channel, and I'm bringing it back here. Okay. So that being said, shall we get into the tip? Hashtag mow your lawn if you want a chance. If you want a chance to win today's Swole card, we'll give that away at the end. And shall we begin? Here we go. Let's get into just the tip, fam. Just the tip. Y'all. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Ooh, it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. That's right. Baby, it's cold outside. How cold is it? Let's find out. Today's video is Trisha Paytas is a fucking train wreck, aka Trisha Paytas is toxic, as if anyone was wondering or curious about that. This video has another strong message, so earmuffs if you're sensitive, but let's get into why this is an important message, and it's just more perpetuation. Every single transgression of the 7 pillars that I see online, I am mowing this shit down. I am mowing this shit fucking down. I am absolutely eradicating. I am sterilizing YouTube. I am sterilizing YouTube with my knowledge cock. I am busting fucking brain gain loads all over YouTube, and I will continue to sterilize it with my, I can't even think of something more offensive than what I've already said. Okay, sterilizing. Taking out the fucking trash. As long as YouTube will run ads and promote these channels, as long as these channels have fucking positive feedback, I am going to absolutely mow YouTube's lawn, because YouTube isn't doing anything about it. YouTube's not doing anything. YouTube doesn't have the attention span to do it. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube is profiting. Fine. I like YouTube as far as YouTube goes. As long as they allow me to do my thing, I'll quote like it. It's not really a choice. I'll handle it and I'll adapt to what YouTube does. And I've put up with a lot of shit. I put up with a lot of restrictions. I put up with a lot of limited reach, and I've done that for a long time. Now my channels are getting a little bit more exposure for whatever reason. My supposition is that they are feeling some heat from TikTok and other platforms, and they're trying to modify their platform to make it more pro creator. So people want to continue or start creating more on YouTube to handle, to battle TikTok. And that's why they're coming out with YouTube Shorts, or they're developing other platforms to combat the rising tide of TikTok and other apps. So I think that there's a lot of factors. Plus the message is really hitting home. Plus a lot of trending topics. Plus I think a lot of people are tired of seeing this fucking bullshit. And they're tired of seeing the drama channels and all these things they're just talking about like, ew, it's so gross, without an actual fucking message. But now Papa Swole is coming in swinging some knowledge cock, ready to actually back that sack up. And you all know, we back that sack up. We get that shit fucking done. So every business wants to make money, right? Every business wants to make money. YouTube wants to make money. Everyone wants to make money. Everyone needs to make a living. So these channels are getting a lot of exposure because they get a lot of views. But why do they get a lot of views? Because everyone's a fucking drug addict. Everyone just wants to eat shit food all the fucking time. Isn't it great? Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great just to do nothing, provide no value, just eat food on camera? Can you imagine how many followers I would have if it was all about that? Can you imagine? I guarantee if I just started a channel where I was just eating and mukbanging, almost as like a fucking troll account, I would have more followers than I have now in a fraction of the time. If I just ate food. All I have to do is eat garbage, and I'd have no value, no skill. And the videos I have coming out the next 2 days go hard in the fucking paint. So tomorrow's video is another fucking train wreck, another episode of a fucking train wreck, and Sunday's video. I mean, up and coming face fuckers that are carrying the torch from these other fucking jabronis. So let's get into some of these comments and see what's trending, see what the dealy yo-yo is on today's video. Anna Mall says, I love to mow my lawn metaphorically. I have to mow my actual lawn, though. Been overdue for days. Thanks for the reminder. You're welcome, Anna. Yeah, you're welcome. Ribbon, joke's on you. I have 0 social media, and I'm way happier for it. It's so damn toxic, always was. Last social media I had was a MySpace in 2008, yet you're using YouTube and you're commenting on my video. So sounds like you have social media. Wah, wah, wah. Kind of weird. Awkward. Carolina B, can I join the Swole fam even if my English is not very good? And your English sounds fine. You absolutely can join the Swole fam. We have people from all over the world, so you can absolutely join the Swole fam 1,000%. Stephen Barnes, I've been saying for the past few years that it's important we curate our online experiences now by deleting and unfollowing pages and people that don't inspire us and those that make us miserable. Take all the IG thirst trappers, for example. How many selfies does one person need and how many likes and comments do you need to boost your ego? We don't need 100 photos of you doing the same picture online. Delete all the toxic BS. It helps enormously. Preach. Dr. Evil Hamsterbot. Interesting. Is Tess Hornaday gonna make an Only Horns? Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe. Ryan DeWitt. While I don't 100% agree on everything you say, which is fine, I agree with the huge majority of it, and I sincerely appreciate your commitment to these types of issues and working to get people to change and offering help. A lot of people talk about it, but few do something to try to fix it. This mukbang stuff is out of control. And I think everyone here pretty much agrees with that. Backing that sack up. We back up the fucking sack. And I'm not just talking, backing up that sack. Fuck, just the community in your comments are mostly positive. I've gotten a lot of advice and help from these videos. Love the Swolenormous family. Thank you. We love you. We love you. That Ava J. Papa Swolio wraps up the truth inside a cocoon of comedy. And that pretty much sums it up. That sums it up for the comments. And that's pretty much the deal. Most of you know what's going on. Most of you know what we're all about. It's funny, it's humor, but it's actually truth. It's real fucking shit. I mean, how much do we have to be exposed to actually speak up and say something about it? I just think most people in most situations, most people don't have a platform. Most people don't have the ability to say anything. Most people don't have the tools or the wherewithal to actually promote their message, because even if you have this opinion, what do? You go on Twitter. I mean, I get a bunch of people that, tag me and respond or that pop up in my mentions on Twitter. And I rarely go into Twitter and engage or go back and forth in the comments. I try to, but at the same time, it's important. It's very toxic. It's a very toxic environment. And a lot of times there's no actual discourse. It's just people, slinging tits around and just complaining back and forth. The problem with that is, it just exposes their own mental health. Like if you're on Twitter and you're just whining and bitching and moaning, what are you doing with your fucking time? Like there are people that are bitching and moaning about my videos about Chantal. And they're saying, oh my God, she's just a train wreck. She's going to fail and all this stuff. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he just wants the money. He just wants the views. I will tell you what, I absolutely want the views. I absolutely want the fucking views. No shit. You know what? It's so funny when people says he only wants the views. I always talk about that. Of course I want views. Of course I want views. I want all the attention. Give me the attention. I want. Why do you think people make fucking videos? Again, it's not about wanting attention. It's not just about that. Everyone that makes videos, everyone that posts, even if you have an Instagram account and you posted 3 months ago, you posted it for attention. Every single person that puts anything out there on social media, on the internet, wants attention, wants someone to see it. You make a post, you make a video, you want people to see it. I am on YouTube for the attention. I have 3 fucking channels for the attention. All right. The question is, what do people do with that attention? You're gathering attention. What are you doing once you have that attention? What are you doing once you have that attention? What are you doing? What are you doing with your attention? Are you sending a good message? Are you actually providing value? Or are you just sitting there eating and stuffing your fat fucking face? What are you doing with that attention? Are you using it wisely? Are you helping people with it? And yeah, I drop a lot of sack, but like I said before, I back that sack up. I back that sack up and make sure that I'm not just talking shit. I'm also providing the tools for people to make those changes. I'm trying to get those people that are on the fence. And there are some of you that have joined the Swole fam that said, yeah, I used to watch these mukbang videos. I've had many of you DM me, so I used to watch that shit. And I used to eat. I've had people message me saying they used to eat like the people in those videos, but they felt like shit. I had one person send a message or post somewhere. I forget where I saw this. I tried to take a screenshot. I might have lost it on my phone. Or maybe it's one of you, but you said you tried to do it for like 3 weeks. You tried to eat like that. You tried to do that. You felt comfortable and consoled because you're getting that dopamine release from the food. But then you're also, you're watching these people do it. You feel like you're eating with someone. And a lot of people are alone. And a lot of people don't have access to a good community. And especially when you have stay-at-home orders and quarantines, you're at home. So you're watching someone eat, so you're eating with them, and you're mindlessly watching, kind of half paying attention. And what's really fucked up is when you start having these videos with the ASMR stuff, people that like the sound, I know it's personality and you can't tell someone to like something or, how come you like that? It's gross. But to listen to someone eat, these people that watch these videos just to hear someone chew and eat, that is some fuck. I know there's a lot of weird fetishes out there, but what the fuck? I think the real problem is, why do those get so many views? I mean, there's some weird fetishes out there, but why does this have so much? Why is this public and okay? Why is it publicly okay to listen to someone eat fast food? Why is there not more outrage? Why is there not more pushback? Why is there not more discussion? Why aren't more people making videos like me? I know people cover this kind of stuff, but I don't think people that cover it actually cover it in the manner in which I do. I haven't found anyone that covers this video in the manner, or these videos in the manner in which I do. I mean, I haven't seen anyone make any videos similar to me, period, in the manner in which I make videos. But it's weird how people are not fucking, they're just maybe piggybacking for the drama. They're piggybacking for the views. They're giving their reactions, but they're not actually providing people those pathways to actually change that. It just seems like those are people that want the views. Those are people that are just doing it for the attention. So once you have their attention, if you put Nico Cotto in your title and you make a video about Nico Cotto or his boy toy or whatever the fuck he's doing or the latest shit that he's doing, what are you saying as a result of it? These videos are trending hard. And that's why I'm on this fucking shit, because a lot of people are seeing my videos and actually snapping out of this zombie state. A lot of people are plugging into the Swole fam, watching the Daily Swole, watching the videos, commenting like, thank you so much for this message, because there aren't enough people out there with the fucking stones to push back so hard. That's going to enough. It's not enough just to talk and be like, this is gross. That's not good. That shouldn't be online, or give it a thumbs down. It's a much different message to actually fucking go hard and then give people the tools and slap them hard enough. You have to slap them hard enough. Hard enough. It needs to be some serious knowledge cock. Some serious, heavy, dense fucking knowledge cock. Because people that are watching these videos, like Nico Cotto, or like Trisha's videos, or Eric the Electric, or Matt Does Fitness, all these fucking idiots that make these stupid fucking videos, their audience needs to be slapped so fucking hard that it literally knocks their brain off axis. Literally needs to knock their brain off axis. It's not enough just to provide an alternative point of view. No, well, I don't think this is appropriate. No, let me get my monocle out. Yes. Well, this research study shows that when you surround yourself with negative people, you're more likely to be negative yourself. Yes. You need to wake people the fuck up. Like, hey, you fucking cocksucker, stop shoving your face with garbage food. You're fat and disgusting and you sound like a dying whale. That's what they need. And most of my videos talk directly to the audience. I want, and I know that people that are watching their videos, a lot of people don't realize. The Swole fam knows. You all know because you got my back, and we're all together. When I make the videos, I'm just a spearhead. The Swole fam, it's just a big fucking it's a big cock. It's a big knowledge cock that just rolls in. Bonk. Big old eggplant is a Swole fam. That's like our logo. There's a big old eggplant. So we come in, I'll spearhead it. I'll make the video. I'll drop the sack, and we all come in with the ball bag, the follow through. And it's about their audience. Because this is how it works. Someone watches one of those videos. Let's just use Nico Cotto, for example, or Trisha. They watch their video. My video says Trisha in the title, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they're stuck in this world of the drama. They're eating crappy themselves. Or maybe it's not. It doesn't mean that every single person that watches these videos are mukbanging themselves or morbidly obese. But if you're watching these videos, you're not making really good health decisions. Come on. If you're watching Trisha or Nico or Eric the Electric for entertainment, you're not making good life choices. That's just one aspect of your life, but there are going to be a lot of other cracks in your foundation. There's no question about it. You're not making good decisions fundamentally. So if you get suggested one of my videos, all of a sudden you watch my video and like, holy shit, it might slap you off your axis enough to, you know what, why am I watching this shit? Now is a good time. Maybe you're kind of like in that twilight period where you're not taking your health seriously. You're not trashing yourself 1,000%, but you're just kind of in a funk. You're staying at home. You don't have good family or good community or people around you. You're not really eating that great. You never really have exercise regularly. Then all of a sudden, it's like, you know what? This fucking guy is right. You thought it was another Nico Cotto review video. You thought it was another Nico Cotto, whatever, my thoughts on Nico Cotto. But not only am I slapping you with that knowledge cock, I'm also bringing and backing up the sack. Because what do we know about that? What do we know about the sack? What do we know? When the nuts are on the chin, guess where that dick is? In your fucking mouth. That's right. Just chewing on that knowledge cock. Why do you think those nuts are on your chin? Yeah, I'm not just a big pair of nuts. You got that knowledge cock. Where do you think that is? Fucking take it. Fucking take it. And that's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. So, do I think Nico Cotto is going to change? I hope Chantal will change. But again, right? No expectations. Providing the tools, we'll see what happens. That's it. It's helped so many people. The Swole fam and what we do here has helped so many people. That's been proven. We know it works. It's all a matter of the people that come in, but it's exposing it to more people. Exposing that knowledge cock to more people. Just got to expose it. Just like, here, check it out. Look at that NOC. You like that? You like that? You like that purple? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking do. Slinging that. Just a fucking helicopter. So that's what we got to do. We just have to show it to more people. Show it to more people. Let people know that we're here. Let people know that there are other options. Let people know that it's not, you don't have to keep on, like, it's not an endless spiral. It only is if you allow it to be. So it's about stepping the fuck up. Sound Trackanoid. So what are your thoughts? Drop in the comments. Let's see some comments. Let's take a little Swole fam action. Let's see what the dealio is. Sound Trackanoid. The worst are the channels that claim to be fitness but just show people binging on junk food constantly. How confusing is that to someone looking to lose weight to see this ripped person binging? No fucking shit. And that's what like Eric the Electric and Matt Does Fitness and a lot of these other, again, we call fitness jabronis. V-Shred, all these fucking cock knockers, they don't know jack shit. They don't know jack shit. They're not being authentic. They're just trying to get you to click because it's an anomaly. Oh my God, how is this person with abs? Eating so much food? Wow, I want to be like them. Who doesn't want to be like that? I want to be muscular and ripped and eating garbage. Well, I could do it. Could I do it? Of course. I used to do that. I used to eat more crap. I never really went to that extreme, But when I eat a lot of food now, I'm eating a lot of grass-fed beef and fucking fruit and shit, and I'm just full. It's not because I ate 10,000 fucking calories from a McDonald's challenge. It's because I ate all my food for the day and I'm just fucking done eating. You mean I'm satisfied? You mean you're satisfied with nutrients and you no longer want to consume? Uh-huh. What the fuck is wrong with you, bruh? What the fuck is wrong with you, bruh? And there are genetics and things there are other factors with that stuff too. But that's the problem. It's people thinking that just because you can get away with it. And we're very surface level in this country. We're very visual. So if you have abs, you must be in shape. That doesn't mean that just because you have a leaner physique doesn't mean you don't have type 2 diabetes, doesn't mean you're not pre-diabetic, doesn't mean you don't have mental issues, or you have psychological trauma, or you have a fucking just mentally just fucking disorders and psychological damage to the fucking nines like Nico Cotto or Trisha and shit. Just because you don't look obese doesn't mean you don't have a lot of other problems. Just because you're not obese doesn't mean you're healthy. It doesn't mean you're healthy. And people just look at someone that has muscles. Oh, it's a cheat meal. It's the same fucking food. It's the same crap that's going in one person's body. Does it make it any less junk if Nico Cotto eats it or if I eat it? If he's eating 10 fucking pizzas and I eat 10 fucking pizzas, it's still 10 fucking pizzas covered with all those fucking vegetable oils and garbage flour and shit like that. It's weird. I keep getting messages like, oh my God, why are you saying bread's bad for you? Well, there's a lot of things that are not good for your body because we have evolved nowhere close to consuming that kind of fucking shit. You go back 100 or 200 years, we have nothing like we have today. Right? You think your body evolved in the last 200 years? It takes thousands and thousands and millions of years to evolve. We're meant to hunt. We're meant to gather. Period. End of story. That's how our bodies are. Our bodies are meant to hunt and gather. Period. End of story. Evolution. Hunt and gather. Period. Period. Not farm. Hunt and gather. We have hunt and gather bodies. However, all we have in the store is everything but. We have all these fucking grains. We have corn and soy and wheat, all this fucking shit broken down, digested, reconstituted, reformulated, colored, sweetened in every different way. If you look on the back of any of your products, you see modified cornstarch, corn, high fructose corn syrup, wheat gluten, fucking all these different things. It's the same shit, it's like Legos. You have 1,000 Legos or 10,000 Legos, you can make a lot of different structures with those Legos. That's all it is. They take the same crap and they make it look different. All the candy's the same. Oh, it's so different. You think that those Reese's Pieces are so different from M&M's just because they chemically taste different? It's the same shit, just different ratios. That's all it fucking is. Reese's Pieces, peanut butter cups, fucking Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, all the same shit with different concentrations and different colors. That's all it is. And the packages look different because it triggers your brain. Sour Patch Kids are yellow. I used to eat those. It's yellow. It looks like ripe fucking fruit. All right. Then you have Chips Ahoy in red packages. You have Nilla wafers, brown fucking shit. You have fucking black Oreos in blue, red, all these different containers. The packaging, the marketing makes it look like fruit. It makes it look like the inside is shit. The inside's shit. It's the same fucking shit. The same fucking shit. The same fucking shit. It's the same fucking shit. It's the same shit. No joke. All right. So let's get into some Swole Fam sweet fucking action. We got a bunch of posts I want to share, and we have some important things to get into. I want to remind you, major announcements on Monday for the accountability meeting. Major announcements. Again, number 2, make sure you go and vote on this week's NOC Unplugged that you want to see dropped inside Swole TV. Number 3, and that's in the Facebook group, so make sure you go there and vote ASAP, those of you that are part of the Swole Fam. Again, we have some new Swolenormous Procasts coming. Make sure you fucking lock in, fam. Make sure you lock into those fucking Procasts. They're coming on Monday, plus all the other releases. Major, major, major fucking announcements. This is going to be like Christmas, Swolemas on Monday, so make sure that you're there. And of course, the Ask Papa Swole live on Sunday will be, boom, here. Okay? The Sunday Fun Day. Q and Anus, the Ask Papa Swole live, will be here on the Daily Swole channel, bringing it back. No more on the Swolenormous channel. It's going to be here on the Daily Swole. So if you want to catch the Daily Swole, you got to be here. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't yet, hit the like button. Have any of you, how many likes we got going right now? How many of you didn't like this video yet? I'll wait. Did you like the video? Did you like it? Did you like it? Fucking like the video. Like that shit. All right, here we go. Let's get into some Swole fam action. You beaches are fucking crushing it, but we need some support for the Swole fam. So this one's from Sunshine. And I know we're hitting the brakes hard because it's a deep post, but we need to bring her up. We need to bring the Swole fam really strong into this one. So pay attention. My stepdad lost consciousness right after I said goodnight to him on the phone last night. And I think this was like 2 nights ago. He passed out at the bottom of the stairs from low blood pressure. This is the 4th time he has had a, quote, spell, but never lost consciousness before. Listening to my sister and my mom have panic in their voices was incredibly stressful. I have the certification for CPR and BLS, and all I could do was tell them to call 911 to stay calm while my mom tested his blood pressure and blood glucose. Blood pressure was 88/52 and glucose was 220 milligrams per deciliter. He has been trying to lose weight by only eating dinner. He drinks Miller Lite all day and eats once a day because that is his idea of how to lose weight. He also skips his diabetes meds because alcohol and meds can cause low blood sugar. He is on multiple medications for multiple health issues. His electrolytes were all off and he was dehydrated. This isn't a post asking for pity or prayers. This is about getting your habits down now before it is too late. Do not become a 70-year-old obese person with multiple health issues who sits all day, mostly alone. This man is in the hospital during the pandemic, not because of COVID-19, but because he has treated his body like shit for 40 plus years. So Sunshine, you got the Swole fam by your side. I'm sorry to hear that about your stepfather, but this is one of those things that's extremely important to understand right there at the bottom. This is about getting your fucking habits down now before it's too late. Does anyone understand this shit? Can we put this as a big fucking highlight? Get it done now before it's too late. Like, why fucking wait? And on Sunday's video, an up-and-coming face fucker, an up-and-coming fucking mukbanger, the reason why these videos piss me off so much, it's because it's perpetuating this idea that it's okay because you don't look obese or because you're not fucking currently dead. It's addictive to people. If you're watching these videos, you are filling your brain with trash. You are creating this Willy Wonka's fucking fantasy land in your brain that this is okay, acceptable, and that you can get away with it. Life isn't about getting away with it. It's about living justly, living fucking vibrantly, and taking care of your fucking body. This is not something that I can impart onto you because you have to care, right? You have to care about your body. You have to care about your health. So myself, the Swole fam, we can't make you care. And I can't say that I care if you care. I do care. But if you're not going to do it, it's like, well, fuck it. I'm still sending the message out. You have to care. It's on you. If you don't want to live well, if you want to have a lot of problems when you're older, then trash yourself. Go ahead and fucking trash yourself. Go ahead and do it. See what's going to happen. Just fucking trash yourself. Do you want your life to be something that you just get away with? A lot of people are happy with just slipping on by, just kind of squeaking by. I think that's a real pussy way to live. Fucking step up and do something special. All right, Aaron. Hey, fam. I need some direction today. Well, you came to the right motherfucking place. I have done an elimination diet. In January to April, made some major food changes. No dairy, no beer, no processed meats, no white sugar, and no bread. And I have grass-fed beef, chicken, and heritage pork, and I live on organic veggies. It's now May, and I'm bloated again around the belly button area. I feel like I'm stuck. I run, I do Swole in 7, Swole in 7, before I go to my volunteer EMT squad for shift, and then yoga and meditation at night. At night, any suggestions? I will say this, though. It's not about the weight you lose. It is how you feel. I lost 3 pounds. To some, that is not a big deal, but I went down a pant size. Keep up the good work at home. Fam, love, and happy vibes. So let's see. I have done an elimination diet. So no dairy, no beer, no white bread, blah, blah. I live on organic veggies. It's now May. Well, the problem is you told us what you're not eating. You haven't told us what you are eating. So it could be those vegetables. Very, very commonly, vegetables fuck me up sometimes. Certain ones fuck my world up. Brussels sprouts tear me apart. I'm becoming more and more like, I don't believe that a lot of these vegetables are actually good for us. In many ways, you can really have a lot of fucking problems when it comes to veggies. Not every vegetable is optimal for your body based on how it's prepared. And a lot of people have serious problems with vegetables. And this is a real issue when for decades, everyone was taught, eat your veggies, your vegetables are good for you. It's not that vegetables are bad for you, but a lot of them, or many of them, or some of them can be a huge fucking problem. And this is not to say, I don't want anyone that's a vegan, well, vegetables are good. And I'm not saying don't eat plants. I'm not saying don't eat vegetables, but I know personally, I know what foods fuck me up. And a lot of times when I'm eating vegetables, or I add some broccoli, or I add even sometimes asparagus, or, some things feel good and some things can really fuck my body up. So if you have any issues with vegetables, drop down in the comments below. I'm wondering what Erin is actually eating. And I think it's great that she said that she's not eating dairy, no beer, no processed meats, no white sugar. So she's wondering why she's bloated, but she eats organic veggies. It doesn't matter if it's organic or not. If the vegetable is not something that your body is digesting well, it can be a problem. And sometimes it could be the preparation. You pressure cook something, maybe you saute it lightly and makes it more available. Maybe you skin it, or you take out the seeds and certain things. It might make it better, but a lot of people have issues with vegetables, and some of them are going to be better for you than others, and some your body is simply going to handle better. So I'm curious as to what people have issues with when it comes to vegetables. So if you have issues with any vegetables, this is not a war on vegetables, but if you have problems with specific ones, drop in the comments, because maybe Erin will watch this and get some context. But also you can go into the Facebook group and drop a comment on this post. I think it was a day or two ago, and you can drop that comment and let her know, give her some feedback. Amy, green beans make me so painfully bloated. Yeah, I avoid all beans personally. Let's see. Citrine, I can't have more than half a cup a day of veggies. So weird. House of Roman slaves. Interesting. I have issues with broccoli. Let's see here. Anyone else? Nicholas, any veggies in the cabbage family will cause bloating and gas. Yes, and FODMAPs are one of the things I was actually going to mention. So if you're interested in what a FODMAP is, you can Google it, and it'll give you a whole breakdown. It's certain chains of sugars that some fruits and certain vegetables that are prominent in certain, I think it's like fructo, oligo, disaccharide, something like that. Certain foods have different ratios or different amounts of these various sugar chains, essentially. And that can cause some issues. Like a lot of people have issues with apples or watermelon or certain veggies because of those different things. So you can cross-check your elimination with FODMAPs, and that could definitely give you some more feedback, some more information. Yeah, oxalates, lectins, all those things. And let's see here. Broccoli and cauliflower. Morgan, I can't eat cruciferous vegetables or it triggers IBS. I loved broccoli before realizing what it was doing. Raw carrots fuck me up. If I steam them, I'm fine. Cooked cauliflower also makes me bloated. All right, see. Tomatoes give you heartburn. So that could be something with the nightshades. Maybe you're consuming nightshades, may have issues with nightshades. Apples give me bloating and cramps. Jen, I do so much better with cooked veggies, not raw. So there you go. In other words, you can have there are other avenues to cross check your elimination. Okay. So good stuff. Hope you get some feedback from that. Okay. So let's get into this post. This is a good one. This is a deep one. This is a long one. That's what she said. Let's go into it right now. And I'll zoom out and zoom in, and we'll do like a little double zoom here. That way you're not like breaking your eye holes. Hold on a second. I got to zoom in here. This one's from Katie in the Swole fam, of course. Wow. Just wow. Today I found the very first progress pictures I ever took while digging through old pictures. January 2017 to March 2020, about 170 pounds down to 130 pounds. I have learned so much, but mostly this. If someone isn't on your side, kick their ass to the fucking curb. You don't need them in your life. Pillar one, baby. Community is huge. My ex drank a lot, and his idea of a healthy meal was grabbing a handful of spicy chicken wraps from Wendy's. His whole family was very much the same, and no one understood my desire to improve my health. They always gave me shit for making my own food when they ordered pizza or Americanized Chinese food, which was 2 to 3 times a week at least. They would tease me when I tried to get a workout in after the kids went to bed. It was really discouraging. Leaving him was the best decision I could have made for my health. Let me just zoom out. Dun-dun-dun. Fast forward 3 years, my husband is the fucking best. He struggles with wanting to eat junk food too, but he knows that his lifestyle today will likely be reflected in how long a life he gets to live with me. We have different goals, but we always encourage one another. We cook healthy dinners together every day, work out either together or take turns with the kids so we can both get a workout in. And his family is so wonderful. His mother teaches me how to make hearty, healthy meals, and his sister loves to work out with us. My friends are folks from jiu-jitsu who all care greatly about their own health and that of my family. Don't let anyone hold you back. Be the best you and leave the junk behind. Fucking mowing your motherfucking lawn. Yeah, good for you. Good for you, Katie, you fucking stud. Good for you, girl. Rock on. Let's see, Josh, this gives me the idea of trying just fruits and usual meats. I mean, my personal diet is like grass-fed beef and eggs and broth and stuff and fruit, maybe some white rice or some sweet potatoes now and again, but mostly fruits and meat. Yeah, that's just what I've been doing a lot lately. Not really so much on the carbs in terms of the starches. Not a lot. Not as much. Every once in a while, but just better for me. I just kind of go by how I feel now. But that's fire. That's fire, Katie, getting back to that. It's so important to fucking mow your lawn. It's so important. Mow your lawn, take out the trash, get rid of the nonsense, get rid of the shitty people, stop following the crappy people, stop following the crappy bullshit, stop exposing yourself to nonsense. It's so simple. It's so fucking simple. You got to narrow down. And when it comes to food, a lot of times I see a couple of things in the comments. Levi, grass-fed is too expensive for me. You do the best that you can. A good alternative is, a good alternative would be pastured eggs. You can definitely get a ton of great protein, get all the nutrients you need from pastured eggs. You do the best that you can. If you can't get grass-fed and grass-finished, then grass-fed, even if it's not grass-finished, it's better choice than just completely grain-fed beef. So, you do the best that you can. Things like, sustainable like sardines and stuff. It's a acquired taste, but those are fantastic. There's different methods. But if you're pursuing your health and you're pursuing your own path in terms of improving and doing better with what you have, I think that's where a lot of people fall short with training, with nutrition, is that they don't notice or they don't recognize or realize how much improvement they can make with the current tools that they have, or where you can maybe, I know as you said, it's too expensive, but there are probably many ways, or there are possibly many ways in your financial situation in which you can cut down on other things that you don't need. And it's all about priorities too. For some people, I'm not saying that, you're just making it up, but there's a lot of different things. And if you're prioritizing your health, you're prioritizing your food. And that's like, for me, I really don't spend much money on things. I don't I don't have a fancy car. I have the equipment that I need to stream and to do this kind of stuff and to create the content that I need, and food. I mean, I obviously spend a lot on clothes. I barely fucking wear anything. I have like my sweatpants shorts. I have a few ones that I wear all the time. I rarely wear shirts because I just don't like them. I don't care. Or if they do, they're a fucking Swole Enormous Apparel tank or something. And my food. That's all I spend money on is like my food. That's it. That's all I do. If I have my food, if I have my fuel, I have my training stuff, my equipment for doing what I need to do for work, I'm straight. Just don't need fancy shit. I don't need fancy watches. I'm kind of tired of all that stuff. I shouldn't say tired. I've never really been into it. It's just a waste of time. Not waste of time, waste of money. It's a waste of money. And some people like that stuff, but why? It's just things. Things. It sucks you away from the shit that's most important. Getting back to mowing your lawn, Carol Stanley, amen. I had to boot my ex-husband for the same thing. He got to the point of putting sugar in my food. Putting sugar in your food? He got to the point of putting sugar in my food. New boyfriend is an absolute rock for me. You rock it, girl. Hell yeah. And high five to the new man for being so supportive. Good stuff. He actually put sugar in your food? Claude Mist, bread and I don't go well together. I've been staying away from bread, but my family teases me about bread and my sister talks about it in front of me to try and get me to give in. That's some fucked up shit. Can you imagine if you were addicted to heroin? Whoa, that took a turn. If you were addicted to fucking hard drugs and your family was like teasing you and talking about it in front of you, trying to get you to take some, trying to get you just to have another bump. Just have another, just one more ride. Can you imagine what how fucked up that would be? Oh, come on, just a little bit. That's frowned upon. But when it comes to bread or food that doesn't fucking work well for your body, that you don't want to eat and everyone's a pusher all of a sudden, that's some fucked up shit. That's some fucked up shit. I would say absolutely. Just to follow up with that, Claude Mist, I've been thinking about spending less time at home and instead at a more productive and supportive environment with my uncle. I would say 100,000%. Absolutely. If you have a better environment that you could put yourself in, do so as much as possible. And of course, and pop in back here like you are. Let's see here. It took me months to get my family used to having to cook for me with no soy. Sometimes I would eat before I go over there. Yeah, there were because I like I like dark chocolate, and I realized because I keep in the freezer that we had like a bar. It was like 85 or something, but it was from a different company. And I tasted it. I'm like, why does it taste like shit? And I look in the back and it had soy lecithin in it, and really not too much like anything else, but it just had this weird fucking aftertaste. It was disgusting. And I used to eat that bar of chocolate a lot, but since I had, months or a year ago, whatever, switched to this other brand, I forgot that was why. It was just disgusting. I forgot that, because I was comparing the back of like what was the difference, and it just tasted like shit. It had this weird ass fucking aftertaste. I had a sugar and carb addiction. Still struggle, and I don't have any support except for you all. Not alone anymore. Thank you. Aw, Swole Fam's got your back, Michelle. We got you. Emily Kukaka. This reminds me of Lion King. Mufasa. Kukaka. I have to say it every time I say it like that because I just can't. I have to say it like that. Effort scares people. Do you think it's effort that scares people? I mean, I say it too. I say people are afraid of putting in effort. Do you think it's really fear? Do you think it's just denial of the fact that you have an addiction? Addiction to being lazy, that you just have such bad habits that you can't address them for what they are as bad habits. You just can't break out of that. Is it fear? Is it actually fear? Or is it just such a strong desire from your body to not break out of your comfort zone, to stay with the habits that it's used to, that we perceive it as fear and more of like, and less as what it should be as like anxiety about the unknown. It's like a combination. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Well, people are definitely afraid of failure. I think it's afraid of failure, but it's also the risk. You know, if you make those changes, the risk. You have to have failure. You have to have failure. One of the best examples of this, I'll give you two examples, one personal and one from a movie. Remember was it the final one? Yeah, it was the final one. Or the one with Christian Bale, Batman, right? The Batman Dark Knight Rises. No. It was the last one. Whatever the fuck, whatever. The one where he takes off the rope to make that final jump. Because when there was a risk, there's no other option, and he made it, right? He made the jump. So whatever the fuck that movie was, you nerds. So he had the rope attached to him and he wasn't making the jump. So you had to actually have that kind of risk and have that fear and embrace that fear to overcome it. So when you have no other option but to make the leap and to make that jump, Dark Knight Rises, you have no other option, and he made it. And it's a very, very similar concept to what I applied to Swolenormous. I was still personal training. I was still doing one or two sessions a week with one client. And this was, I think it was 2017. I'm going to say it was 2017 in maybe the spring. I think I still had one client I was training twice a week, 2 hours a week. But conceptually, if I was training that client, I wasn't 100% in on Swolenormous. I wasn't 100% in on the brand. I wasn't 100% in. So I grew that on the side of what I was already doing. And because I still had one little toe in that industry, I wasn't 100% in. So I told her, I'm done. That's it. I can't do it anymore. It's not going to work out. And I went 100% in when there was no other option but to make Swolenormous succeed. There was no other option but to build it. So I literally cut the last tie, the last little psychological string that was kind of tethering me. It wasn't necessarily a real hindrance, but it was a huge hindrance. From the outside, it might not seem like, it's just 2 hours a week. It just wasn't all in. I wasn't 100% doing only this. And that's the same thing. You have to cut that rope. And when you cut that rope, you actually rise to the occasion. You think you're going to fail, and maybe you will. But maybe you'll fucking fly. You got to jump. You never know what's going to happen. Well, you're not going to fly unless you fucking jump off, All right, Bridget, what up, Beesh? Hey-o. Bridget. Hey, guys, just joined the Swole fam yesterday. What up, Beesh? What up? It's great to be a part of something this awesome. I went from 210 to 159 pounds, 210 pounds to 159 pounds in 8 months, and have kept it off for a whole year in total through diet and minimal exercise. I really want to kick it up a notch and keep going. It's nice to have a like-minded community to be a part of. There is always room for improvement. What up? Welcome to the fam. Catherine, new member. Hey guys, new member here. Hi, Catherine. I've joined because it is well past time for me to take my health seriously. I have too much to live for. Burp wasn't included. I have too much to live for and cannot make these lifestyle changes on my own. Well, you got the Swole fam by your side, Beesh. Yow. We're here for you. Welcome to the fam. Mahalia. Hello all. I just signed up today, and although I'm nervous, I'm also excited. I have never done a program where there was group support and accountability. I've always tried to do it on my own, but I seem to keep failing. Number one is community, and I can honestly say I'm probably going to need that community support. I'm new to all of this, so any advice, support, tips, and tricks will be very welcomed. I think I read that post before, but hey, a double dip. No worries. It's all good. Welcome, 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 welcome. Now, this one we have not read before. Bradley, what up, B? What up, B? I'm struggling with emotional eating. Well, let's get into it. I don't think that I've been able to take care of certain emotions properly, so I just eat to try to mask them with the feeling of being super full. This was up until 5 months ago. I still get the feeling where I'm so stressed or so happy, and it makes me want to eat. But I'm aware that that's what it is. Eating real food I've been preparing at home helps with this, but I still haven't learned to manage my emotions effectively. I'm just running on willpower. In the 6th pillar, it's all about mindfulness. How can I apply this? Well, that's the brain gains pillar. That's the mindfulness pillar. So let's get into this a little bit, and you could drop your comments down below, your thoughts and your support for Bradley. So he gets the feeling where he's stressed or happy, and it makes him want to eat. And that's your body anticipating that dopamine release and that dopamine kick. So you've been preparing food at home. Excellent. But you haven't learned to manage your emotions effectively. So this is all about habit forming and meditation, mindfulness. Very, very important. Again, community, you're in the right place. But running on willpower is going to run out. Willpower only goes so far. Willpower is shaky. It really is. Willpower is shaky. And this is why people that have poor communities, this is why people that don't have that good support system, this is why people that don't have the tools, or they put themselves in this situation where they're always tempted by surrounding themselves with crappy people, by maybe going places hungry or driving past their favorite food places, X, Y, and Z. So you're creating these routine habits and you think that you're just gonna be able to resist. But these habits are so strong, they're so ingrained. They're so ingrained that it's very, very hard to break. Very, very hard to break. So, one of the things with mindfulness is actual meditation and being aware of those triggers, being aware of those feelings. And it's not necessarily about not having emotions. It's about managing and mitigating objectively your feelings and noticing why they arise and what they're arising for. And a lot of people might find that meditating 10 minutes 3 or 4 times a day is better than doing 30 or 40 minutes at once. A lot of people find much more benefit by doing it intermittently when you need it the most. It's like training. And if you have a lot of noise in your area or you're not used to meditating at a certain time, challenge yourself. You're strengthening your brain. You're creating new pathways and new methodologies and new systems and new processes in your brain. You're remapping your brain to overcome these situations and to manage all those thoughts and feelings that will well up from time to time based on habits and experience. So it's really like, it's a work in progress. You're in the right place. And I think what we need to do is get some comments on that here in the live stream, but also on that post. So if you haven't yet seen that in the Facebook group, go and drop your thoughts there as well. And we'll take a couple responses here in the comments. Let's see here. Carrie V, 100% I need to break the emotions attached to my lifestyle choices to succeed. Someone needs some brain gains. Meditation helps with emotional stress and eating. Thank you, Jen. Let's see here. Victor Villa. People just really need to stop eating food they know is bad for them. They use the excuse and say, I just have to try it. It looks so good. Yeah, it does, but you also already know how it tastes, so you really don't need to have it. It's not something you've never had. You already know how it tastes, so beat your cravings. This comes down to willpower, Victor, and that's the problem, is that willpower is really, really hard. And yes, it is because your body already knows the taste, but it's more than that. It's not just the taste. It's what the taste triggers. So you know how it tastes, but it's not your brain. The way you think is, your favorite food. Oh, it smells so good. That's not really that's not really the food that you're smelling. It's hard to explain. It's not that you're smelling that tasting good. It's that your brain associates that smell with the release and the rush of dopamine. So you get that anticipation for that dopamine release. It's kind of like your perception of what's actually happening. It's not that you're thinking, I love that taste. You remember that release when you consume that food. You remember that rush. You remember that fucking high. And that's an evolutionary thing. Your body is designed to crave that rush. Your body is designed to crave that high because that means you're eating. That means you're surviving. But in a world where we don't have to survive like that, where we have way too much, we have to create this environment psychological. We have to remember that this is not normal. This is not good for our bodies. We have to create our own environment, which is mowing your fucking lawn and surrounding yourself with better people and creating a better system of how you view food and how you view your health and how you view how you should behave and how you should be living your life. And that's going to look subtly different from different people. Look at that sexy beach. Look at that beach. That's sexy, sexy. Look at little toe beans. Look at you. You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. I'm singing to you, beach. I'm singing to you, mama. Yeah, just get a little Papa Swole in here. So what are your thoughts? Drop some comments down below for Bradley. Let's give him some support. I'm actually going to pet some Papa Swole action, so drop a comment down below. Let's see here. Hi, baby. Yes. Good girl. That's a good girl. What's up, mama? Good girl. You're so cute. What you want? Oh, she wants more. She wants more. You little hoe. You little hoe. I gotta do the podcast, man. Stop looking so cute. Stop looking so cute, bruh. Stop looking so cute. Oh, she wants more pets. Oh, she's begging for it. She's begging for it. Does she get it? Does she get it? Does she get it? You'll get more later. You'll get more later. You're too cute to not get more. Pet that beach. Pat that beach. Pat that beach. Pat that beach. Pat that beach. Oh, she's begging now. No, don't be rude. Everyone's here. They're not here for you. They're here for Papa. They're here for me. Huh? They're here for me. Not you. Me. That's right. They're here for me. Yeah. Damn straight. Me. Not you. Me. Mm-hmm. Recognize. Recognize. Oh, that's a sexy beach right there. I think it's time to mow your lip lawn. It's beyond time. This thing's ridiculous. Nicholas, I think nostalgic memories are another trigger for binging. I'm no psychiatrist, but I know it with me it does. It sure does. Nostalgia. Well, a lot of people have that memory. You have that memory of like, oh, I remember this food back in the day. I remember this. And you eat it and you're like, what the fuck was I eating? What the fuck? Because think about that. You might crave the food or you might have that memory, that trigger. It's like any kind of memory. You have a smell that you used to smell and you used to get that release, that dopamine release 5 years ago. You're going to smell it. Your brain, it's just like having a memory from your childhood. Your brain remembers that shit. And how many of you have had that smell when you're like, oh God, like I remember that. And then you go and you get that junk food that you haven't had in years and you eat it and you can barely eat it because it tastes too fucking artificial and sweet. It tastes gross. It just doesn't have it's not what you remember it to be. But objectively, that's what it is. You're just so reprogrammed from making better habits. When you go back to eat that junk food, you're eating it, you're tasting what it actually tastes like. You're actually getting exposed to the real taste. McDonald's brainwashed us as children. Yeah, and exposed you to this fucking creepy ass clown. Well, think about that. You know, you have Happy Meals. You're starting to get all these fucking kids on this really addictive food. vegetable oils and processed carbohydrates and sugar. Fucking Burger King and Taco Bell and just nonsense. Bruce, what up, B? What up, B? Hey, fam, anyone feel that your workouts are better at home in some ways than at the gym? I'm going at my own pace and, quote, leveling up my workouts when I need to. Keeping a higher calorie deficit is a challenge. I think of my car. I have a full tank of gas. I don't need to gas up. Same with my body. Yes, I'm going on and on. Cabin fever, LOL. Love to you all. What up, B? Well, I think that in some places down here in Florida, for example, that gyms are opening back up. I was just talking to Mama Swole earlier. I'm not going back to my gym. I feel better. I might not be holding as much muscle, or it might be not be as inflamed, but I was looking at some pictures, like some videos and stuff from like Swole X and stuff. And I definitely had some more, I guess, overall mass or thickness. But at the same time, there's like elements I looked more bloated. And I think I just looked more inflamed. I think I just looked more inflamed because I was probably just overloading my body so much with weights all the time, because I wasn't doing as much. I was barely doing any kettlebell training. I wasn't doing as much in terms of body weight and calisthenics. I wasn't doing as much mobility and more, in my experience, for me personally, functional movement. Like I'm doing tons of stuff with the pull-ups and doing tons of body weight exercises. I'm still crushing myself from like a bodybuilding standpoint, but I'm kind of, I guess, coding over the weak points in my training or my physique. And I'm doing a lot more training that covers a greater range of motion. It's not so sagittal plane. It's not so squat, lunge, deadlift. Meh. I mean, when I think about it, I haven't gotten injured at all. Haven't had any tweaks. I feel great. And in the gym, I was usually, whenever I would get hurt, whenever I had like a little tweak, it was like doing squats, like back squats. Like I would maybe I didn't warm up my body enough, or maybe I went a little bit too heavy, or I dropped a little bit too low, or my tail tucked. I would like kind of like tweak something in my back. You never had issues with front squats, but back squats. It's like the only times I would ever get injured or have issues is when I was at a gym. You know, here I feel fucking great. It's not like you don't get hurt or you can't get hurt at home, but it's so convenient. I train without a shirt on. I fucking have everything that I need, save for barbell stuff. It's just great. I have no need to go back. No need to go back. You know? No need to go back. I feel like my physique, the way I look, the way I feel, I'm much happier with it now than I was before. I feel better. So why would I go back? Why would I go back to an old routine when I've created a new habit? That's super consistent. If anything, I'm glad that the gyms might be opening back up, because then people won't be buying up all this home equipment so much, and then I can fucking build out my home setup a little bit more. That's what I'm looking forward to, getting some more equipment or piecing out some more things. If anything, that's what I would do. Yeah, at the gym, Phil. Yeah, exactly. I heard at the gym. At the gym. That's right. Because when you go to the gym, you have to do what? You have to sit in the car, or you have to warm up. You're on like a time limit. You're not going there for 4 hours. You know, when I'm at home, I'm always moving. I'm always bending. I can warm up. I can pause. I can adjust. I can pace out things differently because I'm at home. I'm comfortable. I can do whatever I want and do whatever I want, however I want it. I have all the stuff to stretch. You know, at the gym, you have to find a place to stretch sometimes, or it's busy over here. You don't have the piece of equipment that you want. Someone's on the squat rack. Someone's on the crossover. Someone's doing pull-ups over here, so you can't go over here. It's like here, everything's available whenever I want. Think about that. Everything's available whenever I want. If you have a home gym, it's available. What you got? Available. If I want to do pull-ups, I'll go and do fucking pull-ups. Available. I got rings over there. Available. Oh my God, someone's using the bands? No, they're not. They're fucking right there. I'll use them. They're right there. I'll use them. Dumbbells? Always available. That bench? No worry about finding a bench at the gym. Got a bench right there. Want a shot of whiskey while I'm doing a workout? Fucking it's right. I won't. God, I haven't had whiskey in a while. Anyway, it's always available. I think it's the best. Like, nothing's ever taken. I could train whenever I want. If I want to train at 2:00 in the morning, I can. I won't, but I could roll on my yoga mat. Boom. All of us, we got Swole X. We got the yoga studio, Swolga, Swollen 7. Whenever you want, do it at home. I think it's so much better. I'm not going anywhere. The only place I was ever going was the gym. So I'm fine staying at home all the time. I don't give a fuck. I don't have anywhere I want to go. I don't have anywhere, anyone I want to see right this second. I'm fine. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The stay at home is fucking fine with me. It got me to buy all this shit before all the stuff sold out. And I'm so grateful. I mean, I'm grateful that, I know a lot of people are going through some real tough times. And if you're getting sick and you have loved ones that are sick, I'm not saying that it's a good situation, but I'm very fortunate and glad that I'm glad that I was put to the test with adapting, and that I found some new interests and new perspectives on my personal training and my personal approach to what I do every day. And I have a lot more perspective than I did before. And I've learned a lot, and it's been a very good experience for me, but also because I've also put in the effort to make it a good experience. Because it's different. Even though I was home a lot anyway, it's different when you're forced to be at home. It's like, oh, if you're home by choice because you're doing stuff, but then you can't go somewhere if you want to, that's a whole different ballgame. And a lot of you probably felt that already. You're already home buddies, but then all of a sudden you can't go. It's like all of a sudden, wait a second, now you want to go. It's like human nature. It's weird. So, Michelle, I work out at home and I love it. I order on Amazon when I can afford it, get equipment as I go, listen to music, watch Swole Enormous, getting gains better than ever. Your body is really all you need. All you need. All you need. 1,000%. Home gym for the win. No more fighting for space. Weights are being crowded by jabronis. I hear you, Jess. I hear you. Nicholas, since I work from home, I do miss the disconnect from 8 hours plus in front of a computer. Yeah, but I mean, like, you have to, I attach it. You make different areas in your house. You make different areas in your house, and psychologically you switch. Psychologically, you switch your mindset to what you associate different areas of your place with. So I don't work out in front of my computer. I might work out over here, but I go out on the porch and I have the pull-up bars and the rings and stuff. I do stuff out there. I bring kettlebells out there. I do certain things in here, and I walk back and forth. It's kind of like a gym. I walk out to the porch and I come back in here and I do some barbell bench and things like that, maybe some band stuff. And I walk back out there and I'll do some bands and some kettlebells or some other things. And I come back in here and kind of walking back and forth. But then, like, if something happens with the computer, or I want to post something, or I want to do it, like, I just do it. And plus at the gym, to bring a camera to film something, right? When I'm filming some content or want to show an exercise demo or want to film something for X or do something, connecting to the Wi-Fi. Sometimes the music is too loud and bright, and then people are over here and I don't want to set up a fucking tripod or, magnetize the camera to the squat rack and someone's walking by. I don't want to interrupt people's workouts, and sometimes it's busy, and it's just, I could film whatever the fuck I want, do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. It's fucking better. It's a better way to do it. It's a better way to do it. Times are tough, but silver lining. There usually is. Usually is. Ellen, I work from home, so therefore I actually really like going to the gym. The gym fits my life a bit better and keeps me doing it. Whatever your flow is. Whatever your flow is. I will say that depending on the gym, a lot of people are going to have a different perspective about getting equipment at home. You just can't depend on the gym, because what happens if everyone's like, hey, cool, gyms are back open. Wait till the winter when the gyms close again. Wait till the next round of this shit. If it happens, which it probably will. Are you going to be ready that time? A lot of people are going to get back on their heels and change their habits and think like, hey, we're back to normal, and they're going to be fucked again. Just make sure you protect yourself now. Make sure you protect yourself now. Kim Sato. Working out from home saves me so much. I can do it whenever I have time, and I don't have people wanting to use me for free English practice when I'm trying to focus on me. That's right. You're in Japan, right, Kim? Or no, Hong Kong. Hong Kong, if I'm mistaken. Let's see what we got here. All right. We'll save that for... I didn't realize I had so many more. We'll save those for tomorrow's episode. Any more comments? We'll give away the Swole card in just a second. Let me elevate this a little bit. If you don't know, mow your fucking lawn, beaches. I got to stand up. Oh my God. Mow your lawn. Hashtag mow your lawn if you want to schwinn. Oh my God. Oh, that feels good. See, I can just elevate the desk and boom, I'm back. Oh my God. Step. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Optic trap. I work for a large gym chain. Let's see. I work for a large gym chain. It's not going to be pretty for the next few years. No, it's not. And a lot of time, it's going to be those businesses that don't have a good flow already. Like if you have a gym like Gold's Gym, if you're already kind of borderline fucked, like this just sealed the deal. It just completed that fuck. Rough. Just a thought, I just say vulnerability, protect yourself. Protect yourself from that nonsense. Just because the gym's open back up doesn't mean they're not going to close. Just because the gym, and here's the thing, when the gyms open up, how many people are going to rush back? Maybe a lot, but they're not going to get everyone back. So if your gym has 1,000 members, you think 1,000 people are going to rush back to the gym? A lot of people either bought their own gyms or are not willing to go back and risk it yet. So there's still going to be a hit. So they might open back up, but then maybe in a couple months they close down because they just don't have the same membership and not enough people are wanting to go to the gym. It's a tough call. What I don't like, this is how I think. And of course, you don't have to think the same way. Obviously you're not necessarily going to, but I feel like this was a lesson, and this is a lesson that a lot of people won't learn. This is proof that your training, if this quarantine fucked you up, that means you were too dependent on the gym. You're vulnerable, which means you're still vulnerable. So if you don't completely pivot and change your approach, like I'm just going to keep on training at home. I want to keep on making my home training better, because then if there's a quarantine, there's a shutdown again in the next 3 months when the winter comes around and flu season kicks up again, nothing's going to change for me. So you probably remember before all the stuff sold out, I was telling everyone, load up your shit like 2 weeks before everything fucking shut down. I anticipated it, bought a ton of stuff, and I stopped going to the gym early. I stopped going to the gym like a week or two before it actually closed, my gym. And I did that because I wanted to have control. I wanted to make the choice, and I wanted to quickly pivot and make training at home my new normal and just be like, this is how I train now. And learn as quickly as possible how my gym flow at home, because I knew that was going to close eventually. I didn't want to be like, oh my God, and then have to quickly pivot at that moment. So I quickly transitioned to optimize my training at home. And then when they actually did close, I didn't even notice it because I was already training at home. So I just changed early and went completely all in at home. And then when they closed, I was already on my flow. So while everyone else was scrambling and not finding equipment and, oh my God, my schedule's off, what can I do at home? Everyone's posting home workouts because I'm just fucking doing it. We were already doing it in X. Remember when it started shutting down? It was just tons of Swole 7, kettlebell, dumbbell, bands. Like we're still pumping out. Everyone here in the Swole fam is just doing the same shit at home. Like nothing changed. Doing our yoga, doing our meditation, doing our training. It's like, it's just been the same. I mean, your personal life has, with your work and with your community, obviously has changed, but the Swole fam hasn't changed at all. We've been consistent as fuck, which is the most important part. Josh, things are supposed to start opening up where I'm at. I just keep my head down and doing what I've been doing the last couple months. Preach, man. Me too. Also, healthy bodies are less likely to get sick or croak. Survival of the fittest. Absolutely. Jen, we are moving to phase 2 tomorrow in Idaho, but our cases are increasing again. Maria, nothing has changed for me since quarantine here in Southern California. I have everything I need. Mow your lawn. Good for you. One thing I would miss with the gym is the sauna. Agreed. Now I have a sauna in my complex, but it's still shut down. Like the pool and stuff is open. You have to keep distance. You have to wear a mask there and back and blah, all that bullshit, as if that fucking really helps. It does, but like if you have it, it's all just take care of yourself. They're finding out so much more shit and also learning much more shit that we don't know. So just like all those details, like if you're fucking, the more risk you put yourself at, it's like, do you really want to go hang out with tons of people and wear a face mask? Oh, this is going to protect me. Will it? Or are you touching tons of shit that you're going to fix your face mask and touch your face? And who the fuck knows? Or do you have it already? Did you get tested? You gotta be careful. Reduce your risk. Reduce your risk. Let's see here. Oscar, I think gyms are going to be different from now on. The gyms here in Austin want you to wear a mask. It's not funny because of the mask standpoint. If you're in public, you're going to go to the gym and wear a mask. Get the fuck out of here. And that's not silly from a gym standpoint. That's it's probably a rule, like a law. Like you're going to have to do that. Get the fuck out of here. You're sweating, trying to breathe through a fucking oxygen. That's the stupidest fucking thing. You can't. You're going to have people passing out. You'll have people passing out. You'll have the mask slipping. You'll be touching it. You'll be touching the weights and fixing your mask. That's retarded. That's stupid. That's dumb as fuck. That's never going to work. A high quality infrared sauna. I've heard mixed things because you can definitely overheat the body with infrared because you don't feel it the same way. So I'm not sure how that actually is beneficial. I don't think there's been enough studies with infrared versus the standard sauna because you can just cook your organs. So I'm not really sure if that's correct. I don't have I've never used one, but I've heard a lot of things that are kind of like up in the air about infrared in comparison to a standard sauna because those are old school. So anyone else's thoughts, you could drop that below, but I hope so. And it's definitely if you're trying to get one like in your home, it could be a little bit more affordable in space logic. But I've heard some conversing or conflicting feedback on that. I haven't really looked into it deep. I've never had access to an infrared, so I never really cared. But your thoughts, some of you might drop your thoughts in the comments. People are going out to eat. How do you eat with a face mask on? How do you eat with a face mask? Itchy. Probably upgrading next week. How productive will Swole season be with just bands? It depends on your ability to produce resistance with those bands. What kind of bands you got? Like basic bands or because I have body elastics bands and those get so fucking heavy when you link them together. Like I couldn't even fucking move them. So it's more resistance than I'd ever use personally. So if you have really high quality bands, you can fuck your world up inside out. But at the same time, you're definitely limiting your ability if you don't have heavy bands. It'll definitely be effective. It'll be definitely productive because Swole season, like bulking, you need to do overload. It's definitely a hypertrophy program. So you need overload, progressive overload, and you also need to be eating sufficient calories and fueling up properly. So it depends. It depends on how heavy your bands are. All right, let's give away the Swole card. Good inputs. And of course, you can post up in the Swole fam group, in the Facebook group, and in the discussion boards. And a reminder, we'll talk about this more on Monday. Again, major releases on Monday, major announcements too. So make sure you plug in for that. But if you are a Swole fam member, you can also go into the discussion boards on swolenormousx.com. So all the posts in the Facebook group are moderated. The site is moderated as well, but all posts have to be approved because we have a lot of people in the group and a lot of posts are coming in. So if you are waiting for your post to be seen, if it could just take a couple days. It depends on how many posts are coming in, but there's a lot of posts. In addition to that, you can go on the discussion board on swolenormousx and you can post in the category of your choosing if you have questions and you want to discuss it and talk about it. All right. So you can post freely in the discussion boards and their categories are really nicely organized based on pillar. So if you want to talk about nutrition, pillar number 2, or training, pillar number 3, or mobility, recovery, all those things, you can go to the discussion section in your account on swolenormousx and you can drop your comments and post up there as well and have free discussions that are moderated, but you don't have to wait for your post to appear. So you can just jump in there too. So recommended to go there as Swole. Let's see here. All right, let's give away some Swole card action. Oh, Papa Swolio is... Oh, she's sad because Mama Swolio is not here. Oh, you cranky. Are you being a whiny beesh? Are you being mopey? Are you moping, Mama? What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? Why are you being so sad looking? You miss Mama? No, she's not home. You miss Mama? Yeah. No, she's not home. She gets all excited. She gets all excited. Ah, you're so cute, baby girl. All right, let's give away a Swole card. Here we go, fam. Bum 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 bum. Tess Hornaday. Here we go, fam. 3, 2, Schwam. Let's give away a little Swole card. Here we go, fam. Who's going to win this Swole card? Just drop that hashtag mow your lawn down below. Scrolling, seeing if we're going to hit on one of these beaches. At the buzzer, none on the first round. One more time. Here we go. Hashtag Swole card. Who are we going to land on? Lay on. It's all good. It's all the same thing. Who's going to get that? Boom. Someone just called me a butt face in the comments. I saw that. Mow your lawn. No, I literally landed on 2 or 3 comments with no hashtag. For shame. For shame. What the fuck is going on here? I saw so many hashtags, and that's a Swole fam hashtag. What the fuck is going on here? What's going on with you beaches? I guess we'll go as all day long. All day long, I guess. I'll just keep on going. What is going on here? I see all the hashtags, but it's not allowing Carrie F. Jesus Christ, congratulations. Babe, just an inch. I hit the wrong button. It's cold outside. Yeah, that's why she's... all right, where are my scrolls at? There we go. Swole card winner. Congratulations, Carrie, for winning today's Swole card. Thank God someone actually fucking won. Everyone's commenting at the end. I usually don't go that deep in the comments. I'm trying to go earlier and kind of mix it up. But congratulations, Carrie. Congratulations. Congratulations, Carrie, for winning today's Swole card, 1470. Congratulations. And you said that, oh, you just said that now, but that was an earlier one. I grabbed an earlier one too. So you're dropping some hashtags. Congratulations. Send us an email to swolenormous at Gmail, swolenormous, support at swolenormous. I can't talk anymore. That's what happens when you go live for an hour and a half. Support at swolenormous.com with Swole card 1470 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. And we'll get that card out to you on the next mailing session. So congratulations. Now I just got tons of gibberish down below. What a fucking hot mess. Jesus. Rough. That ending, rough around the edges. It's all right. It's all good. Just need a little coffee. Excellent. Fantastic. Delicious. What do? I'm new. Well, that scrolling text down below will tell you everything. So send us that email and all that information like I described, and you will get the Swole card. So send us that email down there below. Congratulations, congratulations. And everyone say congratulations, Carrie. I'm seeing a couple people. Congratulations, congratulations. Oh, come on. Don't be a beesh. Don't be a beesh.
Stop whining.
It's okay. You'll win tomorrow. Maybe you'll win tomorrow. Everyone, huge announcements on Monday. I really wanted to announce today, but we'll wait till Monday. So big shit coming tomorrow. More NOC on the main channel or on the Swolenormous channel. I shouldn't say main because we're fucking crushing it here. But everyone, make sure you jump on over to the Swole fam. If you want to learn more about joining the Swole fam, go check out swolenormousx.com. Like I mentioned, you can get access to Swole TV. You can get access to all the accountability meetings. You get access to the private community. You get access to Swolenormous Raw, Swole Motion, NOC Unplugged, and the new ones coming, the Swolenormous Procast. Like all the stuff that we're releasing, the Drive Mode Gaining Uncensored, the new ones coming soon. You know, we're just one release at a time. So we got a bunch of stuff coming. Swole TV is huge. And if you're loving the content on the Swolenormous channel, for example, and you love all the content I put out, the video shit that we do, it's the tits. And we're blowing the fuck up out of it. We got a lot of releases coming Monday. Major fucking release. I feel like we shouldn't call it an accountability meet anymore. I feel like we should just be calling it like the Monday party, like a Swole fan party. I feel like we should have a Swole fan party or call it the Swole fan party. But it's our weekly accountability meeting. So I will see you all tomorrow. First things first, Swole Saturday. I'll see you all tomorrow for episode 1471 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. See you tomorrow for 1471. Peace, McGee's. Deuce, Magoose. Yeah, boy. Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like,
Then yeah, I found that.